What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video here with your girl. I am Ash. For all my newbies, my oldies but goodies. What's going on? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing good. We about to check in, okay? But so y'all, really quick about this video. As you can see, for one, it's day one of Vlogtober, and then as well, it's my check-in and cocktails video. Something that I started, I guess, on my other channel, I guess, so to speak. That channel was called Ashland, but I was kind of doing, I guess, more than one niche, so to speak, on that channel. And I decided, in order to give myself, I guess, give myself a chance of growing, and to give YouTube a chance to figure out who they should be sending my videos out to, I decided to separate the two. So this is the first check-in and cocktails on this particular channel, because it was technically on the other channel, even though it's still Ashland. But whatever. I don't want to confuse y'all. But basically, check-ins and cocktails was just something that I started, was just the one because I like cocktails. I like to make cocktails, and then just like a safe place for just like us millennials, us moms, us dads, us parents, anybody within my generation, or really anybody is welcome, of course, to just come in and check in with me and talk about, how you're feeling, where you're at, and what maybe, you got going on. So I was a little bit confused on whether I wanted to not necessarily keep doing the check-ins and cocktails, but whether that's something I should have kept on the other channel, or I should continue doing on, or I should have, moved to like my vlog channel. So as of now, we're here at the vlog channel because I'm doing vlogs. I'm pretty vulnerable and transparent on my blogs. Like, what more could I have to, but I actually do have some things like to check in with y'all about. So it was like, I was talking to one of my good friends, and I was just talking about this drink or whatever or whatnot, and she had brung up check-ins and cocktails. So I was like, oh my gosh, because I haven't done it. I was doing it once a month, also as you. So yeah, y'all. So, because I know I could just like really get on. So I'm be checking in, letting y'all know what's been going on, the stuff that I haven't told as well. But I probably like technically, if you've noticed, like the last two vlogs I put out, they were like technically kind of spaced out. They're like at the end of August and then like just at the end of September. So there was a bit of time where I technically wasn't vlogging. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Kinda, I guess, necessarily, or really like just what's been going on in that between time. And yeah, so usually, y'all, I do like my check-ins and cocktails to be a little bit formal. I mean formal, I just mean like the kids is away, the babies is away, they're usually like not here when I usually do this, but everybody's home right now. Journey, she kind of just like does whatever, so I can't just like put her in one spot no more or whatnot. So you might hear her in here, she might end up in my lap. There's no telling y'all. Roll with it. Just roll with it. Let's get into this check-in. So first off, let's get into our cocktail. Necessarily, I usually like to make a drink. So technically, if this is your first time checking in my check-ins and cocktails at all, period, definitely go back, check out some of the other ones. I'm gonna try to make it a playlist so to make it easier for y'all to find, but definitely go back and check out the other ones. I'm gonna edit the end screen so that the next video it goes in order. So yeah, I got like undiagnosed OCD about certain things, and I like things to go like in an order. So that way, if you do kind of like want to get it all in order, because they kind of like do kind of tell a story. Everything really, if you really like flow with everything, even though it may not all be in order, because I transferred videos from that other channel to this channel. So like how they're stacked might not be in order, but I'm gonna put the end things at the end so that you can go in order, y'all. Look, I just rambled on about nothing for like 10-20 seconds. But y'all, I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to know what's going on. I want y'all to be able to keep up. That's just me. So I usually make a cocktail. This necessarily wasn't a cocktail. I, thanks to another of my friends, I am a Red Bull drinker. I don't necessarily drink them for the energy. I drink them because they just taste good and I like them. Not really necessarily the regular one. But my favorite one is this dragon fruit one. So I had got it thinking like, you know, I'm gonna get some, I know I'm gonna be drinking, I know I'm gonna get some liquor. Like I wanna have it with something that I feel like is gonna be good. I went to the liquor store and found the New Amsterdam, see y'all already, but the New Amsterdam passion fruit. And y'all, as you can see, I already cracked open the bottle. Here. Did you poop? You smell like you might have pooped. You poop poop? You poop poop? I think we might be alright, y'all. I think we might be alright. So with that said, what was I saying, y'all? Goodness, Jordan, you done messed my whole mind up. This is actually good, like plain like by itself. So I'm in the liquor store, like when I seen this, I was like, oh, that's gonna be it. Part of me was ready to get watermelon, and I'm actually glad that I didn't because this really hits off with this dragon fruit. So no, I'm not necessarily about to like make it that type of drink where I pour it all together, but I'm gonna just take some shots of this and basically just use the dragon fruit as a chaser. It flows, it's good. If I was to use Red Bull as an ingredient for a drink, it would not be the only thing with liquor, basically. So or maybe I think I just hit my mama in my head the very first time I like drank a Red Bull with my liquor, and I remember she was like, "You don't need to." Well, I'm a hard-headed mom, so this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I'd rather not like. Can I at least get my shots in first before? I'm gonna actually change her first, y'all. Anyway, because we just came back from doing food delivery. So I'm actually going to change her and we'll be right back. All right, y'all. So here comes the monster. But she in my kitchen looking like she's trying to find something else to eat. Let's get into these shots. Let's get into these shots. Cheers, by all means. Y'all go and get your drinks, whether you clearly... You want to go out and go get some Amsterdam passion fruit and come back and, whatever, do that. I'll be right here because the video ain't going nowhere. So close it. This is why I don't be wanting to do this with them. This is why I don't be wanting to do this with them. But y'all, even if you don't, go get something to drink. Get your drink. Let's take this shot so, we can do this together. It ain't bad, y'all. Like I said, I just can't take shots like I used to. And also what it is Journey knows when the camera is on. That's also what it is. She know when the camera is on, and she always want to be in the camera. So we just gonna take another little small one, and then we gonna talk so Journey can, I guess, either just find something to distract herself with, or like this board. Okay, cool. She might be getting a message. For now, she getting a message, y'all. I can't take these shots like I used to. All right, y'all. What we gonna talk about? What we got going on here? Okay, first off, what y'all haven't known, what I haven't talked about is, in my vlogs, is that I am back driving, doing food deliveries full time. I'm currently doing, outside of Uber Eats, I'm doing Grubhub, and I'm now doing GoPuff. So one thing they say, if this is something you're going to do, you should definitely try to get multiple platforms, and that way you can kind of compare and like pick out the best payouts for yourself or whatnot. Surprisingly, Grubhub has some good payouts. Surprisingly, they pay better than Uber Eats. What it is just that Grubhub is going down, y'all. It really is. And you know, it's definitely not one of the more it's, you know, it's out there clearly, but it's not one of the more popular. I think DoorDash definitely is the winner as far as delivery goes. And some other ones, but Uber Eats is not too far behind it, but Grubhub is like at the bottom. And like Postmates, because I do like I follow a guy on TikTok who helps just talk about deliveries in general, and then mainly Uber Eats, and then this other guy, he talks about all food deliveries, and then as well like new other side hustles or whatever necessarily. I know he does mainly talk about Grubhub. I mean, not Grubhub, DoorDash, but he was talking about, did a video on Grubhub and how the owners, we know, was talking about basically how, you know, right, it's just not doing good, and either possibly, you know, selling, or, you know, somebody might buy them out, or there wasn't, but not either way, whatever. So, I'm back doing that full time because, yeah, one, I knew that cost in her life was just going to be challenging because Journey was still at home, as I was still just trying to, you know, while I was waiting on daycare or whatever, to get in daycare assistance. So while I was waiting on that, I'm like, I'm going to try to just stick this out. I'm going to try to work this out. I'm going to just see how this goes. We're going to go into nesting. I'm just going to see how, you know, how Journey's going to do, how we're going to go about it. First off, y'all, it was already a lot. It was already a lot. I think they could have I think we should maybe spend a little bit more time in training. Maybe we should have did a lot more stuff where everything was kind of like on your own, or doing the modules and things. A lot of it was on your own, and every here and there you would have a check-in. I think maybe we should have had more or longer time periods where we did stuff together as a group with the trainers. Excuse me. And then as well, what was another frustrating situation was, mind you, they're giving us all this, and when I say it's a lot of information, it was a lot of information. They're giving us all this information only to find out, only for them to basically in the end tell us, oh, well, everything, you're no longer going to use that system. Everything is being moved to this system. So, yeah, that's that. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get with that, unlearn basically what you just taught me, to just whatever. So here, boom. So I was feeling some type of way about that. Get on the phone, and you know, obviously we have people who we reach out to for help. I was already on the phone, y'all, with this person for what seemed like forever, and I already know that that's nerve-wracking. It's gonna take you longer to do stuff. Because you're new and you just don't necessarily always just know. So I was already on the phone with the customer for a long time. Boom. It's only a select amount of people helping it's like probably maybe 3 to 5 people at best helping 40 some odd people that's on these phones or whatever. And so the wait time to get help was already long. So I had already on the phone probably for the customer for maybe 45 minutes. Now they're waiting for me to get help from someone for an hour. Y'all, the person is through chat. The person reached out to me, say, hey, how can I help? I explained the situation, and nothing. I lie to you not, nothing. I waited another hour to get a response, and I remember thinking, hey, are you there? Nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what, and really the smart thing would have been like, hey, when we got to coming back in with the trainers, to be like, hey, this happened, but I think for me, because, and very well, I probably check myself out of it, y'all, but at the same time, y'all, I really made a conscious decision that even when I started, and believe me, I stayed longer than what I had really planned to, because I said, if I'm not, like, if this is not it, if I'm not happy, if this is not flowing, I'm not staying at a job where, like, I'm not doing it. That's how things did not work. That's how I end up messing up at my last job or whatever or whatnot, because I was burnt out, I was done, and I feel like nothing was happening when I was trying to make the changes to try to move somewhere else or do something else. Then COVID happened, and then we were stuck in our positions. Nobody was able to move, and it was so basically I stayed on, like, I'd like this money, like, clearly I can make money every day. I can make money every day with Uber Eats. But I think for me, it was more just like getting that lump sum of it at the end of like just that 2 weeks, and then just being able to kind of like disperse it versus kind of like every day, whatever. So either way, add that on top of, like I said, journey. Like the great thing was a lot of times, like, she wasn't, and it wasn't like she was just fussy or anything like that. It was just her just laughing, talking, and baby talk or whatever or whatnot, and a lot of my phone calls. And I would have been like, whatever. But when I tell you, this particular company was, and let me be clear, because I'm not mad at them. Like, it should be professional. I wanted to be a professional, but I was going to try to make it work. I wanted to be a professional setting, but the way they were pushing for it, and just like the way they were talking about it, and some of the examples when they would give us calls to listen to, and there were circumstances where people had their kids, and just the way that the narrator, I guess, so to speak, was talking about, like, it already just had me nervous, y'all. So long story short, boom, that was it. I left, and I'm getting one more check from that company, which helped me feel like I got a little bit like ahead of myself, necessarily the way I'm trying to look at it. So boom, where we're at right now with it. I did finally get approved for daycare. So if anything, I'm just finalizing paperwork, that type of stuff. She hasn't necessarily started yet. I'm actively looking for work. I'm more or less right now looking for work that is going to not require being on the phone. I honestly, overall, I did not want it then, but I was being open about it because it wasn't finances, it wasn't insurance or, medical related, anything like that. So I was trying to, like, boom, this might be something different. This might be something like you'll enjoy. This is outside of the normal market that you're in. Let's give it a try. Nope, same thing. I don't want to be on the phone. And I'm not even an introvert type person. It's just that I don't want to do it, period. That's not what I want to do anymore. That's not what I want to do. That's not where I want to lend my services to or whatever or whatnot. So I've been mainly still, looking for work. Again, trying to just find something that doesn't require, phone, or at least very, very, very limited, phone time. And then, what was the other thing that I was about to say? And then, yeah, I'm still, working with Jada's aunt, with working with her or whatever, whatnot. So at the same time, I'm kind of like low-key buying my time, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily pining out. So I'm making things work with, because what she has for me, I feel like is just perfect or whatever or whatnot. Flexibility wise, and having to actually deal with people on the phone or whatever or whatnot. It's just perfect. So that's what we're doing right now. We're still making it do what it do with the delivery services, and it's possible, y'all. It's possible. It's paying the bills. I'm able to get, yes. Am I still? I could be working a little bit more, getting a little bit more hours in it or whatever, whatnot. But I think as well, like, one side, now that I'm getting into GoPuff, I'm starting to figure out my schedule and how I can do that or whatever or whatnot, and as well how, and that way it can really, I'm making it work, y'all. Just know that I'm making it work. We good over here. We good on this side. So what else we got going on? We didn't technically start off with how I'm feeling, y'all. I necessarily really just like to start that off with that, like, hey, so check-ins, so texting like how you're feeling, where you're at. I've been watching some of my other vlogs, and if you haven't, definitely go check them out. It's been it's been a ride. It's been technically, what is this, December, January, February, March, April, May. Oh yeah, so technically it's kind of like an even amount. So as of this month, as of September the 25th, it was technically 9 months since my breakup. So that's been, the normal. There's been some low moments, some random tears, random cries, angry, all that kind of stuff or whatever, whatnot. But so where am I at right now? I think I'll just say I'm content. I think ever since really like expressing myself out loud to a certain group of friends about how I was feeling and where I was, like as far as like that low dark place, really, believe it or not, like helped me to come out of that place. Like really, like that's as weird as that may sound. Like that's kind of, I feel like is what it did help me to do, was acknowledging that this is where I'm at, and it's okay to obviously to not be okay. But that, and then my birthday, even though my birthday was even down like to what I did, to who was there, who was not there, to even just my whole entire get up, my look, like I just was not just happy or satisfied at all, with my birthday, y'all. But and there was almost no birthday for me. I kind of like really, because I was in that dark space. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. Don't worry about it, because I'm not gonna be doing nothing. I'm just not there. But things change. So slowly but surely, obviously, I think I'm, coming out of that dark place, and, I'm okay. I've been on my daily meditations every morning. That's been like sort of like getting more consistent. So I definitely think, that's helpful. And then as well, just realizing I just need to spend some alone time and not be getting distracted by my outside, and not, which is causing me not to deal with what I have going on necessarily. So yeah, that's probably about that. We as a family are about to really just start, making some adjustments to our, I guess, lifestyle necessarily, if that's what I want to say. I don't really want to say lifestyle, because more specifically, it's our eating and physical, activity, lifestyle. So long story short, Jada had a doctor's appointment, and her pediatrician basically, based on some of the things that she saw, brought up diabetes in Jada or whatever or whatnot. And y'all, if that wasn't like, wait, what? Like, I was not expecting to come into this doctor's appointment and hear that today. Like, that was definitely like not it. So, I'm definitely like, it's not on my side. We have more like high blood pressure, on my side. And now my mom passing away from cancer. It sounds like now both of my grandmothers both have gotten some form of dementia. So those are things, that I'm looking at. But diabetes wasn't necessarily one of them. And come to find out, which I feel like I had kind of knew, was this coming from Jada's father's side or whatever or whatnot. So it's kind of like it's a bit inevitable. Me and her dad have a bit of a I don't saying like necessarily disagreement. I think I just was just making him aware, because he's like, oh well, I don't think I need to spare her feelings. And I'm like, we can be real with Jada. We can be truthful with Jada without being mean and trying to actually hurt her feelings. Because what's going to happen is we're going to give her a complex. Or really, you're going to give her a complex if we want to like be real about it. So no, you can say what you have to say, but don't be just out here just trying to hurt her feelings. Don't be trying to make it seem like she's fat when she's not fat. Like, let's just start with the fact of it's hereditary. So even no matter what we do, it's a possibility that she can still get it. But we can be more serious about our eating habits, just stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, but she needs a diet, or that she don't need a diet. Really, it's just adjustments. We can just, all it is just adjustment. I don't like the word diet. I don't like, there's certain words. No, don't say it. I don't like it. Like, no. She doesn't need a diet. None of us need a diet. We just need some adjustments here. So we've been making some adjustments that like I'm already on them about like how much snacks and them not drinking water, just stuff like that. No more kid stuff. Kids like to snack. They like to drink juices and sodas and all that good stuff or whatever, whatnot. So it's just now consciously as a family, because we're not going to single her out and make it, no. As a family, we're going to make some transitions, and I as well need to be the main example, especially because I already been talking about like getting back into, toning up my body, getting more, healthy with myself and what I look like. And it's been taking me so long to even just do that, y'all. So let's just drink to that. That's also why now I'm drinking white now and more or less not brown. I was never a discriminator. I'll drink whatever. One day, check into cocktails. We're gonna have some brew. We're gonna be crocking up with some brew and doing some what you call them things where you like put a hole in like the beer can and like drink it all. I can never do that thing, y'all. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all, but I might entertain y'all and just show y'all how much of a fool, like how much I can't do it. But I drink anything. So, but as well, I did hear like the brown that does have like more sugar or whatever or whatnot. And probably this passion fruit like as well. That probably don't make it better, the flavoring. But like I said, I was just looking for something right now to go with the good old dragon fruit Red Bull. So, cheers. So that's work. That's small scares. So even like just to add to that, y'all, I'll keep y'all posted. I have to take Jada to get some lab work done. They're gonna do some blood work, and then from there,
hold on, what? I'm not gonna copy what?
And I'm not gonna stop anything. I'm not gonna stop anything. I've sat here and tried to ignore you as you wanted to mock me while I'm doing this video, which is annoying and rude.
I was being nice. Too much?
Anywho, as I was saying, so she has to go and get some blood work done. We have to go take her to LabCorp, get some blood work done. And from there, we'll be able to get more information in regards, to that. So that's been our life scare this week. Speaking of them going to the doctor, Ashton might be spending 2 weeks out of school because their, physicals are over a year old, and he cannot, I was able to get Jada in. Ashton, though, is not going to be able to get in until like the 11th, and technically he can't go back to school. So technically I do need to call the data manager on Monday to get a confirmation on what that looks like or whatever. I have been trying to contact her, but we've been playing phone tag, missing each other. So things are getting real interesting. So it looks like me, Jada, and Journey, me, Yo-Yo, and Journey will be struggling it all together next week on Monday, doing deliveries.
Glad I'm not doing this.
Yeah, thankfully you will be in school, little girl. That can you not be rude and interrupt my video again?
No, I just want to say, glad I'm not doing this.
And see, now he thinks it's okay to come out here. This is why. You see why, y'all? You see why I need to try to make this formal, because somebody thinks that they is basically like my little sister and just can, do whatever she want and just come in when she want to, and then tell me to block her out when she no, it don't go like that. It don't go like that. It don't go nothing like that. And then because he hear her out here with me, he think it's okay. Now it's time to come out, and because I hear you hear my annoyance. You hear my annoyance. And on that note, this is why we take shots. This is why I drink, and this is why I'm a canna mom. That's also, y'all. I don't know if I ever told y'all. That's what we're going to put it. I'm a canna mom. If you don't know what a canna mom is, look it up.
Yeah, what is it? Oh.
That's your clue. And yeah, and I refuse to be judged on that. At this point, my dad is a pastor, and he knows that I'm a canna mom. So honestly, there's nothing any of y'all can say or do in regards to me being a canna mom. I'm gonna keep canning, okay? I'm gonna keep canning. That might be our check. So what is so this happened at the beginning of the month. Okay, y'all. So it looks like going forward then, because I used to do it at the third Friday of each month. This is technically a Saturday. This is technically the first of the month. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me as I figure out, okay, now, because I want to do it, I want to still do it on a consistent basis. So basically, maybe the first Saturday in the month to make it real easy. And the only thing about Saturdays is because it's Saturday, and I know Saturdays is my day. Like Saturdays is like I need to be working Saturdays, but it's also like I end up working. I either don't end up working on the weekends or I barely end up working on the weekends. I want to make that. I want to, take that time out with the kids, and ain't gonna lie, hang out sometimes with my friends. Da 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 da. Depending on what we got going on and what we might be doing. So for now, we're gonna try to shoot for the first Saturday of each month. If not that, I'm still at least going to try to still give y'all these check-ins and cocktails consistently each month. But we're going to shoot for the first Saturday. We're going to shoot for the first Saturday. That's one thing, y'all, at the same time that I got to get with. Like, if I'm going to be, if this is going to be my life, my lifestyle, my job, sacrifices just like have to be made. Like, sorry, y'all can't see me, or y'all got to see me after because I got to record. So y'all let me know what's going on with y'all. Check in with me, what y'all got going on, what you had going on over the past month, couple of months. I really want to say that my last check-in and cocktail was in March, because I was still in my transition of moving, and I was in the temporary space. That's what I called it at that time. So what's been going on, y'all, since April, May, June, July, August, September, October? Not, you don't have to give me a whole spiel, but I promise y'all, if you do, comment below and let me know what's going on with you. I'm definitely going to conversate with you back. As you can see, I love to talk. I love to talk to people. I love vibing with people. Like, come on. It's the Libra in me. Like, come on. It's the Libra. It's the Libra. So, definitely let me know. Maybe not a long spiel if you don't want to, but maybe what was your, the biggest thing that happened over the past couple of months, with you that really just stuck out. I definitely hope to see y'all more. I don't know. There's something that you want to see or have an expectation or just some ideas for check-ins and cocktails. I'm open. This is what check-ins and cocktails looks like right now. I'm really gonna go ahead and end it here. I really feel like that's like a good catch up. I think we did really catch up just now, y'all. I think we might have just now. So, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next one or in the next video. Comment down below. Also, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. Let's get me to 20 subs, y'all. We're getting there. We're close. This Oh, okay. All right. I told y'all. She just... There you go. Look. She just likes and wants to be in the camera. I'm just going to go and be rude. Girl, why is this so wet? Like, okay, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Nope, this isn't for you. None of this is for you. I'll see y'all next time. Subscribe, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. 5 likes. And let's get 5 likes on this video. Thanks, y'all.